So the run I'm going to now is going to be choosing every single passive based off of where it is placed in the tier list. So I'm always going to try and pick the best possible option. Here's actually interesting because I do like Adventure Island a lot, but I actually rated +1 Starting a Circle extremely high, mostly because of Ballad, I believe. Where would I rate it for Peglin? Probably still higher than the Adventure Island. Adventure Island is actually impressively low. It's a bit of the way through A tier, which is a fair placement for it, but I like it quite a lot, especially as a starting passive. Gives you a lot of room. Perfect. That's the kind of thing I was aiming for, except I didn't actually want both bombs. This is an insane map. Actually, just crazy. There's a whole lot of sections of things, eh? You have your chess section, then your elite section, and then your store section. Simple as that. Not exactly how I like my maps, but we'll see what we can do. We of course have Cruci 12 active, so all the bomb stuff that I've placed exceptionally high because it's quite strong is going to be slightly weaker than expected. Oh, this is going to be interesting because even if I pick up an orb that's like great, has great synergies with the passive. If I've rated that passive lower than another passive, then I have to take it. I wonder how this run will go. If we just want to take the elite that is the latest. Try and desperately get some more time for us. So I believe it's Strange Brew by a mile here. Where did I put Strange Brew? Oh wow, that's not a mile. They're both quite low. Strange Brew's nice. It's definitely not that big. Okay, I think that's a good thing for this fight. We will see. Okay. I'm actually just going to do this. Now I hit this refresh, and then I get a crit roll. Okay, I've still got time to get the crit roll. Now I get the crit roll. Okay, the crit roll just got so much worse. Alright. Unfortunate, but it's still pretty damn good. Okay, maybe a bit too good. I didn't actually want to kill him there, I believe. Let's get in there and pop those bombs. Yeah, a bit earlier than I would have liked. I'm now taking a bit too much damage here. At least this shot is actually pretty damn decent. Pretty damn decent, eh? I am just going to two-shot these guys. I could try and one-shot with this roll, but I don't want to. Like, what was it? Like 96-ish? Oh, I could have made it. Alright. Good learning experience, I guess. I'm really going to do double store. Yeah, it's against this guy, so I can kind of afford to. Right, here I believe it's just Pegbag by a million miles. Yeah, Pegbag's all the way up in S++. I believe I did rate its Inception actually pretty high as well. Because it's actually just a really nice passive to pick up, but nowhere near that high. Ring of Reuse, also low. Not surprised that it's a Pegbag there. Pegbag is just an incredible passive. Now let's see. I might just do a shot like that. I don't really care which way I go here. I'm going to try and force an Ouroboros run. We have fine setup for it. And I think the stores do set up for Ouroboros quite well as well. Maybe I find cheese. It would be pretty cool, except, oh, I just remembered the thing about stores. Oh, stores are a lot weaker than I would like them to be. Because I have to buy things in order, unfortunately, and if I'm trying to set up like a cheese build, it's going to be like impossible. It's actually going to be impossible because I basically wouldn't be able to pick up bad cheese. The other passives would have to be so bad. Oh my god, they'd have to be horrendous. It's literally like not possible. Well, considering this is C tier, yeah, it's definitely Haggler's set, which I believe is all the way up in S. Fair, because, you know, it's healing. Healing quite good. Oh my lord. Well, I'm definitely taking this. This is definitely the highest. I mean, this is like the 5th highest passive in the game, according to me. So, yeah, definitely going to take that. And then we have Bombaton at the top of S, which Super Roots may be higher, actually. No, Super Roots is just lower, and Apple Day is also lower again. I believe I will take this. I want it for area 2. Let's give myself options, actually. I think the chances that I'm going to the next store are actually pretty low. Okay, cool. I would love a fight here. That's exactly what I wanted. Um, Literally just because I want my Ouroboros level 3 for the boss fight. It's a pretty big deal. Great fight here. $30 gold, good. As long as I got myself to 25 gold, I was gonna be happy. After all, I just want to get the upgrades done. And preferably getting it done before the elite fight as well is extremely ideal. Alright, lovely stuff there. 37 and then Nosferatu. It's mildly unfortunate because I would love to have the Ouroboros at level 3 for the fight and at level 2 for this elite fight. But I can't turn down a Nosferatu. I really can't. This should just be a really good fight for us as well. I'm actually going to do this shot simply because it gets those 2 bombs. It opens up these. Now it's like something like that, except not quite like that here. Not bad though. Let's try like all the way down there. All the way down there was exactly what I was looking for apparently. Nice. Interesting shot. It got a kill. I don't know if I wanted it to get a kill. I'm pretty happy to be heading into this boss fight at full health though. Well, I mean, this counts as full health. It's basically full health. It's pretty damn good. So let's do the Ouroboros upgrade. I believe Augur here by a million miles. It's all the way up in S++. Weaponized Envy is buffer remove, and Crystal Catalyst is, yeah, extremely low. Augur's a very good passive. I'm quite happy to have it. It's also just really good for this build, isn't it? Yeah. Interesting. I'm actually assembling some really good stuff here. A bit unfortunate here. It's not really worth me trying much, is it? I'm just going to leave this refresh open over here, hit it on the next shot. So that I can try and claim some good damage against him. Wasn't that good, but it was fine. Sure. I don't like discarding the Ouroboros there, but it's better than just passing my turn. Passing my turn is just kind of what I don't want to do. Oh, I missed. Oopsies. News is I didn't miss this time. Oh, again? Let's collect 1 level of Pierce then. Actually, I'll do a shot like this. Nice. Look how good that shot was. Almost finished up the fight. I didn't have any health to heal before. Admittedly, having 2 healing orbs in my deck is not exactly the most ideal. With Ouroboros not quite working out. Alright, so no go for gold. That's the best boss passive in the game according to me. And then second best is Cactus. And then close is, I believe, Glorious Suffering. Yep, close is Glorious Suffering. And then Confusion Mask is completely banished. And Hagon Satchel is also pretty banished. So yes, it looks like we're doing Tender Cactus with an Ouroboros build. I see. Not the best strategy, I'm going to be honest. But it seems like that's what we're doing. Now let's get this Ouroboros going for my deck. Like now. I think going right had no question marks at all. Well, I'm planning on going right. It's just the way to go. Not quite. Because in a perfect world, I'm getting cake. Did I rate cake on this list? Probably not. Oh, I did actually. I put it lowest plus because, you know, I'm going to see it. When you do get it though, it's of course absolutely amazing, as you can tell by the fact that I'm trying to aim for it right here. Because it would make a significant improvement on the run, that's for sure. Having access to healing though is really, really nice. It's nice just to have the insurance. That's so funny. Necromancer. It's got really good base damage, and that's something that you definitely are looking for uh, when you got Cactus. But I think I'll pass you. Hopefully there's more stuff than just a Necromancer that I could be using. You really hope, wouldn't you? In particular, I'm looking for a Rubble. Alright, not the best targeting. I really should be more on point with my targeting now that I'm actually at Pincom. But yeah, I'm definitely going to notice the Filibuster, Bomb Baton, extra AoE damage in this area. It's going to be so handy, and yeah. My control overall for that kind of stuff is actually just really good. Let's shoot over here, because it's going to do absolutely nothing. Oh my lord. Impressive, really. Very impressive. Again, not exactly the most amazing stats there. One good Nosferatu shot and I'm healed up, so I don't particularly care. Well, being out by that super boost is kind of disappointing, I guess. Well, one good Nosferatu shot, I said. So let's get it. Not really. It was decent, but like, I did kind of want slightly more than decent. Oh, my targeting. It's fine. I really wish I had a real orb in my deck. Unfortunately, I just have this thing. And this thing is actually a pretty good orb, especially at level 3. However, we're trying to Tender Cactus nonsense, and unfortunately, it's really the opposite of good with Tender Cactus. It's quite not good, you could even say. 137 gold, not bad. If you want to take the Ouroboros from my deck, I would be fine with that. Aversion. Okay, without a doubt, I'm taking this. Oh, this is good. This is why we have resets. I don't know how high Basic Blade is. Okay, technically Basic Blade is in buff or remove, so I could potentially take it or not. Cookie versus Decoy Orb, I believe, is what I need to check. Decoy Orb is high S. Cookie is nowhere to be seen. Oh my god, wow. How the mighty have fallen. So definitely buy the Decoy Orb because I want that. If I were to rate Basic Blade, I think it would be around where Cookie is. Which one do I want more, a Basic Blade or a Cookie? Yeah, a Cookie. So Cookie is the next one I'd need to buy. Do I actually want a Cookie in this? Yeah, I do want a Cookie in this build. No, I don't really require a healing, do I? I should. And then I believe... Scary. I can't do that, unfortunately. I think I probably shouldn't have bought the Cookie. I'm buying this Operation though, right? 30. Oh god, if I had one more gold, I'd happily like buy a Splat Orb and I'd be perfectly fine with that. Unfortunately, I don't have one more gold. I think like the original's good here, isn't it? Yeah, it's solid. A Ring of Indignation would be sick for this build, wouldn't it? Bit unfortunate I couldn't get the remove there, but it is what it is. Alright. Heal. Now we pop some lovely, lovely AoE. Or maybe not. Maybe we just don't get any AoE whatsoever, sure. I would say that's fine by me, but I would really prefer that you got the AoE. Surely that's not asking too much. Nice, keep going. Quite there, not quite. Unfortunately, this is definitely a fight where the Tin Cactus is not exactly the most helpful passive you could ever have here. You need to stop healing and just full fold. Fall over, please. I believe that was the second bomb I just hit. Alright, proceed. There we go. Okay, I'm not seeing good damage here, but I'm actually going to take this. This seems like a great spot for it, doesn't it? Ah, that's sick. That's not an orb I ever use, really. I think it's a pretty decent orb. It's just pretty hard to find a spot for it, usually. I think this is a pretty amazing spot for it, though. Yeah, not the best heal, that's for sure. Luckily, this shot gets a kill. Oh yeah, it does. So close. Nice, let's just stack up some of that lovely stuff. So that way, I can do this. Exactly. Whew. That's exactly why I took the abrasion, like everything just worked out there, didn't it? Perfect, and that's actually a really good upgrade because I have Cactus. Nice! That was a great fight. Good health recovery there. I see. Again, I'm just going to do this, and then I'm going to do a shot that I missed my chance. What kind of shot are we looking at? This one or this one? This one. A shot that does not hit the crit. I see. I was trying to hit the crit. Should try harder next time, apparently. I believe this one will just do things, though, because I'm going to stack Abrasion and then not hit a crit, and they don't like it when I do that. And then I get to follow through with this. And then what's my shot going to be after this? For sure. You can definitely get a kill. High base damage and all. Yeah. Adding this Abrasion to my deck was definitely a good call. It is simply working out. I definitely would like it if it wasn't dealing 4 self-damage per hit, though. Even if we only decrease it slightly, I think that's still an extremely worth it upgrade. Also means we're just getting more procs overall, which is nice. Minus 15 max HP when I've already got pretty amazing healing. I'm very happy with my healing right now. It's really quite strong. I don't feel the need to halve my max HP. It's like I'm pretty content to just fully rely on this Nosferatu plus all the healing passes I've got going on. I mean, do we even need to check? This is apparently the 7th best passive in the game, and this is all the way down in... Oh my god, low B, wow. I rated that really low. I actually like that passive quite a bit, but fair. It's not the strongest. Here I believe it is Flaunty Gauntlets. I like this passive quite a lot, and this is in Buff or Remove, so yes, it's definitely just Flaunty Gauntlets. It's some nice survivability, and I particularly like it for this upcoming boss fight, just because it usually gets you one crossbow dodge. That's just pretty nice. The upgrades on the Nosferatu are pretty big as well. Yeah, I should do them. Unfortunate. I'm just going to shoot the egg. Get it out of here, and then the fun begins. Good, now we have great crit damage and great normal damage. So my Double Trouble still really wants to hit a crit. Okay. If you say so. I still would like to hit a crit. I'm not exactly going to directly aim at that crit though. Because there's a resource. Oh, my typing. Right, I see. It's fine though. Health is indeed a resource. Oh, perfect. We just tear through them and then we finish up with a lovely Ouroboros, which is still in my deck. Let's see here. I do like Safety Net quite a bit. I probably rated this extremely high. Yeah, this is solidly in the middle of S. This is high A. And this is somewhere. Low S. No, medium to low S. So yes, Ring of Pain. That's exactly... I was literally talking about wanting a Ring of Pain earlier, so I'm very happy to get it. Nice. It's actually really good for this fight as well. Right, because I take one crossbow hit and then poof. Also, you know, I have 2 self-damage orbs in my deck, you know. That also makes it pretty nice. Alright. We've taken some health loss. Not ideal though. But then I have this shot. Yeah, perfect. That's exactly what I thought. And meanwhile, I've got 64 Delusion. So I'm probably just going to straight up dodge the next hit. And he's on... his health has just been shredded. Yeah, nice. I thought we had a really good setup, and we indeed had a really, really good setup. Why would you shoot me? I'm happy to commit to the... Wait, that's okay, not Double Trouble. Double Trouble game plan, but I need to see another Double Trouble to pick up another Double Trouble. Alright, let's see here. These are some very good passives here, so I'm wondering which one I'm going to be taking. Gifts that keep giving. Okay, let's look for these slightly. Dense is still extremely, extremely good, so where do I place it? Still extremely good, but not like crazy good. Oh wow, that's actually insanely close. So I have the 5th best passive in S tier is a boss passive, and the 7th is another boss passive, and they're these two. And I'm interested with the order that I put them in, because I really like Gifts to Keep Giving. I guess it does have more of a downside than Heavy Hand, I'd say, but yeah, no, I rated Heavy Hand higher than I did Gifts to Keep Giving. So I guess we get another Gauntlet. What's the one that we're missing? Power Glove. Let's grab Power Glove as well. We might be missing another one as well. It's slipping my mind if there's another one. Grubby Gloves? Yes, Grubby Gloves. That's the other one. Well, I did actually see them, it's just, I was not allowed to take them. Why am I shooting this? There's not really any reason. I want this Ouroboros gone from my deck. It's just a waste of my time, really. The best part is I'm totally fine to just take the health loss. Easy. The health loss is only temporary after all. Alright, think shot. Always check behind the waterfall. Okay, what do we get? Not the best fight for us. Oh, Bombaton does something in this fight now. I'm pretty sure it didn't before. Oh, that's funny. Honestly, Ring of Indignation is actually just going to be pretty useful in this fight, isn't it? Because I imagine I'm just going to lose a whole bunch of health. Not exactly achieving the most there, am I? Alright, now let's finish things up. There we go. Nice, that's fun. That's an elite fight immediately in area 3. That's really fun. Alright, so Mask of Joy is solidly S. This is... yeah, okay, wow. This is just not even close, which is great because that is definitely the one I wanted. I have a Mask of Joy with my Abrasion now. Like, that is so good. I really want you gone for my deck so much. It's a shame. Because the problem was, at the previous store, I couldn't really spend 30 gold to remove the only orb in my deck that wasn't, like, going to just disappear. Oh, that's useless, unfortunately. I should take that. I really should. I'm not going to, though. I've used All or Nothing just a few too many times recently. I just want to... It's got a cooldown, you know? I've got to wait for the cooldown to come back up. I do want to go right, so I'll go right. Nice. I was definitely correct about that. Cool. Oh, the rematch. Oh, you'll definitely do better this time, won't you? Not. Yeah, I still have the Ouroboros somehow. You'd think that after picking up a cactus in this fight, I would not still have an Ouroboros in my deck for the rematch, but apparently that's not the case. Oh, good dodge. Good dodge. And goodbye. Cactus just absolutely shredding through him there. I believe it's going to be Prime Rod of Frost. Let's check things. We have Prime Rod of Frost is up the tippity top of S. Yeah, no, that's going to be impossible to beat. This is medium A, and this is low B. Prime Rod is pretty useless here. Obviously, you know, if I was doing an actual run, I would not pick Prime Rod now. But it's not like the rest are really going to do that much anyway. 214, I can't go to both stores, can I? Can't. Unfortunate. But you know what, I will just... oh, it's a lot of damage. Whatever. Who cares? Looks like I'll be going to this store instead. Duplicate a random orb. Please, just for the love of everything. Nice, I'll take that. I just really did not want... actually, I didn't want most of my deck duplicated. That was a good hit. Alright. Technically, I'm meant to buy this in order, so I believe the order is... oh my god, these are some insane passives here. Let's remove this trash from my deck. So, this first, And then I believe I rated heal 6 per reload insanely high. Yes. But not as high as this. And then, where's... Oh my god, I have to solo hit. Perfect. And now I want to... Let's just do a whole bunch of question marks. What's the worst that could possibly happen? No, but really, what is it? Special button versus a good slime. Now, a good slime definitely got a big glow up compared to last time. It's all the way down the bottom of 8. Actually, these two passives are right next to each other, and it just so happens that special button is slightly higher, which is unfortunate because I'd really rather take a good slime here. Just because I didn't pick up that all nothing and I'm being punished for it. Oh, nice. Let's just heal. Simple as that. Wow, my AoE damage there was pretty impressive, huh? I guess it's not all bad, is it? If I see another Will of Nothing, I will in fact pick it up now. One crit, it's like, I'd rather not. You've got to be kidding me. So... Wow, I'm blind. Huh. So you know how I really wanted to remove the Ouroboros from my deck? Apparently I removed the Oral Abrasion instead. That's unfortunate. Quite unfortunate. And now I've just got a really, really bad over my deck and I lost my main scaling source. It's really silly. Really, really silly, honestly. Ugh. Oh, that's annoying. Now let's take care of you. Which should honestly be done immediately. Perfect. Yeah, that's insanely, insanely unfortunate. Wait. I barely ever get to use this orb. Please let me max upgrade that. Oh my god, that could be so good. Alright, this is actually a tough call. I don't know where these sit. A lot of these I really, really like a lot. Okay, this is definitely the lowest. Cookbook is probably the highest. It's insanely high. Powder Collector, though, is the top of S. No, this is S++, and Wool Chicken. Oh, wow, it's mid-S. Okay. So it is Alchemist Cookbook. I'd rather not take an Alchemist Cookbook there, but it's fine. Alright, please let me upgrade that Bully Ball. Because now I'm perfectly happy to have... Go on. You are so lovely. Oh my god. That's just so fun. Nice. I never really get to use the Bully Ball before. And like, yes, obviously the Abrasion would be absolutely insane right now. But, look, keeping the Ouroboros in my deck just for a Bully Ball is not all bad. It's just mostly bad. Nice. And now I basically can't lose any more health in this fight. Let's get the discard here. That's +1/+2 on our Bully Ball, which is probably more like +1/+3. Oh, wait, it's +1/+2 now. I see. Now it's more like +1/+3 because we have a multiplier. Damn. Really disappointed about removing the Abrasion. That was rather silly of me. Did I just get all elite? Oh no, I didn't get Turn Knight. Instead I got Mole. That's fine. Man, this could have been such a cool Bully Ball run. Unfortunately, I have the Double Trouble nonsense in my deck, which, like, I'm not complaining. I don't ever use Double Trouble, and this is definitely a good Double Trouble run. Wow. This was a great run. I'm just using orbs that I would, like, not usually use. And it's not like I even have any restrictions on the orbs I can pick up. I'm allowed to pick up any orb I want. I just picked up the orbs that had good synergy with what I had going on, and apparently that was these orbs. Like, sure. Oh man, this Bully Ball is actually really good though. Love it. Okay, collateral damage for squares. I see it's squares. To be clear, the reason why I'm considering collateral damage is because it deals more self-damage procs to me, but I don't really need it to. Man, this is going to be insane for squares, isn't it? I should just consider that all more often. I'm not going to need it for squares, to be clear, but still going to be insane. I will be shocked if anything's above Popping Yeah, Popping is the first on the second row. So unless any of these somehow are above, yeah, they're not. Like Short Sack all the way down in A. Hero's Backpack actually could be... Nope, still all the way down in A. And Perfected Reactants also, I believe, in A. Or maybe Buff Remove. No, actually, it's in A? Oh no, it's all the way down B. Okay. Yep, obviously it was going to be the Popping It was always going to be the Popping It's just how it goes. Popping is such a good healing passive. I find it funny how many... Cool. Sorry, let me get this straight. This was an elite. This was an elite. This was an elite. This was an elite. And this was an elite. 5 elites on a map where it looks like you can only get 1 elite. That's a cool seed, huh? Interesting. The Area 1 felt miserable, but I don't know, man. That was a really cool Area 3. Things just worked. It's already on 11-9. Isn't that just kind of solid? I'll do a shot like this because I want to pop all these sappers. Stack up my bully ball for the next time. See, usually doing that for your normal bully ball shots is insane. It's a really, really good shot. However, unfortunately, we get out damage before the shot actually hits the enemy. So, we don't actually get that bomb value. The amazing self-damage machine, eh? I believe this should finish things up. Indeed it did. Infernal. Not worth it. Oh, God, let's see what we have here. It's totally going to be intentional over, without a doubt. Dupot, actually, it could be. Oh my God, it's Dupot. It's funny, I would definitely prefer an intentional over here. These two are just completely banished, so, wow, yep, Dupot, I guess. I mean, it's not a surprise. Intentional over is just such an insanely solid passive, but the combos that you can pull off with Dupot are some of the strongest in the game. And it's just usually very, very decent, and it's absolutely amazing to get early on. Which one would I rather have early on? That's a really, really tough call. I don't know. It depends how many more fights I can pull out, I think. I don't have to change my targeting, that's awesome. Alright, some more self-damage procs. Now we've got our bully ball rocking off. Look how much damage this thing is. Look at this. It's 15, 17. Well, it's only for self-damage, of course. Does this just... No, not quite. I need to take more self-damage, actually. That was a bit of an unfortunate removal of the abrasion from my deck. It's definitely the kind of thing I wanted. And that shot was a big miss. A big miss. It's actually looking kind of scary now. Oh my God, that shot was horrendous. I don't know how it bounced like that, to be honest. It certainly did. Alright, a little bit of a quick full heal. Let's discard that. I need to get good. I dislike shooting this each cycle, but if it's full healing me each time, then that's fine. Okay, I actually am going to lose here. Or maybe not. Damn, those are some solid hits. Perfect. Wow. Removing that abrasion really weakened my deck a lot, didn't it? Like, so much. Kinda hilarious. It's 30. If you're telling me it's only 30, then I'm fine with shooting a 30. So it's gonna full heal me. Nice. Wow, my deck got so much weaker because of that abrasion removal. Definitely not worth it. I had such a good deck before that point. Oh, yes, look at this. Finishing 37-64. I need to consider this all more straight up, honestly. Like, the fact that it got this high, like, Area 3 has a lot of sappers, you can actually get so much value out of that, and then especially if you've got literally an abrasion in your deck, right? Then it's just, like, super insane. Oh my God. This is so good. I'll take the shot now. There you go. Oh man. Very disappointing I made that slight misplay of removing the abrasion from my deck, but I didn't need it as it turns out. Removing your biggest scaling source is just fine. Just do it all the time. That Nosabatu definitely saved us, didn't it? we got so much healing value from that. It's actually crazy. I was really happy with the double trouble. It was incredibly, incredibly impressive, and I think that I should definitely consider it more when I have Tender Cactus, especially if I also have like a special button or something. But man, the bully ball. Wow. That's actually just crazy. It did so well. What kind of setup am I really interested? Oh my God. Okay, imagine this, right? For your first boss passive, you have a Tender Cactus. Then your second boss passive, you have a Wand of Skullsmoke Wrath. And then you take a Bully Ball. Sorry, you had a Bully Ball before you took the Wand of Skullsmoke Wrath because, you're not crazy and you're not just taking a naked Wand of Skullsmoke Wrath. Um, like, that could just completely nuke enemies instantly. That sounds fun. Um, wow. I want to do more stuff with this Bully Ball. I've always loved the +1/+2 per self damage proc, but it's hard to get used out of stuff like this. and I think that it might be a lot easier than I initially expected. I think that you can get use out of this a lot of the time. So yeah, this was my choosing passives based off of their placement in the tier list. And I have a lot of really good passives here. You can definitely tell that I just picked the best possible passive at every option. Um, I definitely didn't have the strongest deck because of it. There were some options where I would have preferred to take other options. Like, honestly, the Juke Pop wasn't even that bad. Just having access to all those crits at the end there when the Bully Ball is double damage, it was like 32 to 64 basically. On a crit was pretty decent. Stuff like the Alchemist Cookbook I would have preferred not to take. Although technically we were fighting squares and AoE versus squares is nice, but I don't know. I'm pretty happy to just stack up the Bully Ball and then use it to tear through them with Tender Cactus. Oh man, this could have been a very cool Ouroboros run. Indeed, especially if I got some extra damage. But after I got that Tender Cactus immediately, I tried to get out of the Ouroboros and I completely failed. I absolutely completely failed. I couldn't spend the remove in the Area 2 store. The Area 1 store also just wasn't an option. Ross was my deck at that point. And the Area 3 store, I unfortunately made the slight error of misreading. It's a really bad error to make because Abrasion, absolutely amazing, absolutely insane ult for this deck. Literally would have ended the fight within the first 5 turns against squares there. Meanwhile, Ouroboros, yeah, it's really bad. It's really, really bad. It's just doing absolutely nothing for me in this deck, and I literally didn't even want to be shooting at full stop. Low base damage, so bad with Cactus. Still self damage on discard, which is fine for Bullyable, but you'd rather not have that be a deck slot in your deck. And the persist on top of that, so that you can't shoot it to move past it. Like if you discard shoot it, you still have to shoot it. Discard it after that point, which is just not nice. Like really, really a big misplay there. But yeah, that was rough. But oh man, that decoy overlay was actually really good as well. It saved me a lot of time in a lot of fights where I really did appreciate having the extra time, even if it wasn't fully necessary. I still really liked having it.